I live here since 1980. Now you have to answer. I will not answer it. Just see. A few minutes ago I discussed about it. That what is I is the subject. Live is the verb. Then here it is an adverb of place. Object is not given. I live here since 1980. Another time adverb we also use called complementary part of the sentence. Now what is known is, what you know about since 1980? It is called pinpoint time factor. As soon as you find pinpoint time factor, pinpoint PPT factor, then live should be converted to present perfect continuous tense. Have been living, I have been living here since 1980. So this is the simple thing you have to mug up, you have to understand. Not only that you have to mug up, you have to understand it very thoroughly so that you can remember, you can apply it. So, okay, I think I have understood properly. He not returned yet. Just very simple question, but often you commit the mistake. Why we should commit the mistake? He not returned yet. Now, how do you, that's it, very simple, but very tricky. He not returned yet. So many things are hidden inside. Now, how we will find this? Yet is the indicator. Just see, we will use indicators. Often you drive a scooter or moped or something like that, the cars. So why do you have these cars? They do have these indicators? Because just to give the behind that car that's following, that I will turn right or left or like that, it's an indicator. Similarly, sentence uses indicators to change its tense. Now, what is the implication of yet? It is the indicator of present perfect tense. Immediately you change not return, has not returned, has plus not plus V3 is equal to returned. That is V3 portion. Has plus not adverb, and after that V3 are yet. It is the correct answer. In the option you will find, you just tick it up. I think I have understood properly. Now, what is the implication of yet? It is the indicator of present perfect tense. Immediately you change not return, has not returned, has plus not plus V3 is equal to returned. That is V3 portion. Has plus not adverb, and after that V3 are yet. It is the correct answer. In the option you will find, you just tick it up. I think I have understood properly, and this is the simplest way how you can solve all these type of questions. Because in time and tense, you will come up with a lot of questions. So these are the things, preliminary, basics. Because in WBCS question I have gone through that for the last couple of years, they are attacking on the basics because students, they never study these things very thoroughly. And this is for the first time, I think, I am showing in this way. And if you are appearing for the bank PO examination, you will come across these type of questions are coming. In the probationary officer, can you imagine these type of questions? Even the competitors, they will commit mistake. They know it very well, and that is why I have to say. Now we are coming to the next question. These are all the rules that I am just showing. Next, she watched the television now. She watched the television now. TV now. Now just you are asking me this, so why you are giving all sorts of time and tense over here? As because unknowingly I am just teaching you what is. After that, I will make you understand that I have completed the entire tense portion by gossiping with you and by giving the short stories and everything else. Now, find it out. She watched the television now. Look at her once again. You are go to now. You ask him, who are you? It will say, yes, I am the indicator of present continuous tense. Immediately, watch will be converted to is watching. Now that is your answer. Immediately you will find in the options that is watching is over there. She watched the television now. So That is the answer. It takes hardly fraction of a second to answer the correct thing. Next we are coming. The question number 9. Question number 9. She go to cinema every Sunday. Every Sunday. Now this is once again a very tricky question, and this often comes in the higher level examination also. Now she go to cinema every Sunday. How you will find it out that what is given in the sentences? I will just explain in this way. She is the subject, go is the verb, it is unedited form. Choose cinema, it is the object form, and every day it is an adverb of recurring occurrence. If you have studied adverb very thoroughly, you can find that this is known as adverb of recurring occurrence, and it shows what that means you are in the habit of going to cinema every Sunday. Now, if you know the meaning of the entire sentence, what does it show? Look at question number 9. She go to cinema every Sunday. Now, whenever you will read this question, you have to point out first every Sunday. Now, what does it mean every Sunday? It is known as in the grammar as adverb of recurring occurrence. That means it is repeated in nature, and that means is equal to habit. Habit may be of two types. First of all, habit may be of present tense and habit may be of past tense. Now the question is that whenever you talk about the habit in the present tense, what you have to do? You have to make the verb in the present indefinite form. She goes to cinema every Sunday. Now remember, whenever the habit of the present is shown in the sentence, you have to make the verb in the present indefinite form and no other forms. You cannot make it, she is going to cinema every Sunday, you cannot write. Because only present indefinite tense has the power to show the recurring occurrence, that is habit in the present tense. No other tense can do all these things. Next, question number 10. We are coming to question number 10. Question number 10 is he missed the train last night. Question number 10. He missed the train. He missed the train last night. Now first point is that whenever you try this question, first of all go there in the adverb last night. Now last night is the indicator of V2. It is just like yesterday or something like that. As soon as you find that it is V2, the verb should be in V2. That is called, this is a congruency, agreement of verb with that verb. So naturally, as soon as you find V2, you change it to or take it to missed. He missed the train last night. These are tips and tricks that will make you 100% correct in the examination in choosing the options also. Question number 11. Question number 11, whenever I talk about the question number 11, it's a compound sentence. Question number 11. She finished the work. She finished the work before I went to her room. Before I went to her room. Now this is a compound sentence, and you can find that before has been given as a conjunction. And I went to her room. Here you can find the verb is in past tense, and this verb is in unedited form. Now this is a shortcut. What is the shortcut? You asked before, what is your formula? What is the shortcut? I write before. Now in before, when you have got V2, you have found out that V2 is on the right side, immediately you can write had plus V3, that is the shortcut form. Now it is, now I come that it is the formula of the past perfect tense. Now what is the past perfect tense? First of all, the first verb has to be converted to had plus V3. She had finished the work before I went to her room. Now this is the simplest form by which you can easily answer the question within the twinkling of our eyes, and it is 100%, 200% correct. First of all, now another question. Suppose it is written over there before me after. After, that minimum change is there. She finished the work after I go to her room. Now, I just changed it. What should be the answer? You write over here after and change the, just reverse it. You write over here had plus V3 and here V2. Then she finished, here you can find the V2. She finished the work after I had gone. So these are the two things, because before and after shows the adverb of time also being a conjunction. That thing you have to remember very well, and while studying you have to be very much particular about the parts of speech and what is the function. Here you can find out that after and before they are conjunction by nature, but whenever you ask them that what is the another function they are performing, they are actually adverb of time. So these are the things you have to learn very thoroughly. Next question comes, if I were a nightingale, question number 12. Question number 12. If I were a nightingale, I sing day and night. I sing day and night. Day and night. Now this is a simple thing you have to understand. Once again it has started with if function. Now as soon as you find that if I were a nightingale, after you have found an unreality and improbability. Unreality and improbability. And improbability. Now it has been given, where verb has been given, that means it shows the unreality and improbability. Then what comes next? The sing would be changed to would sing. That is called sequence of things. Would sing will be the correct verb. That I have given you in number 5. Whenever I discussed the question number 5, I showed you. I think I have understood, and you have to understand it very thoroughly and each and everything. And if you do have any doubt about it, please feel free to write to me and I will once again explain. Okay, next question comes. Number 13. Number 13 has been given. He speaks. He speaks as if he be my boss. Now you can find another, once again I just give you another tips and tricks. First of all, you read the sentence. There are 3 parts. How can you judge? First part, he speaks. First part, as if is a conjunction, and he be my boss is the second part. Now what you have to do? What is the formula? After as if, to show a situation which is unreal and improbable in the context of the present. That means he is not your boss, he cannot be my boss. This portion has to be a negative, because you are proving that he is not my boss and he cannot be my boss. As soon as you find this situation, what is to be done? Once again, be verb to be converted to past plural. I make it where. As soon as you make it where, the entire sentence becomes negative. And this is the tips and tricks according to the grammar, higher grammar. Because I am just alluding the higher grammar only because whenever the question comes that you have to answer the question within 35 seconds. First of all, you have to be very much adroit in understanding the grammar and then the techniques. The technique is absolutely fine in solving all the problems within the twinkling of your eyes. Just see, winners do not do different things. They do the things differently. If you want to become the winner, you have to do the things differently. Remember it, it is not my version. It is the version of the famous management guru, Dr. Mr. Shikara. So if you have gone through all these books, you can find it. Next question is that, hard work brings success. Question number 14. Question number 14 given, hard work bring success. Just see, very simple but very delicate one, because until unless you know the theme of the sentence, what it is known is hard work brings success. It is in grammar, it is known as dictum. D-I-C-T-U-M. Dictum. What does it mean? Dictum means voice saying by any wise person, and we are following this unchallengedly. So this is called a dictum, and you have to solve this problem. All dictums are just like natural phenomena or universal truth has to be shown in the present indefinite form. So what you have to do? You have to make the bring verb V1 brings. Clear? Hard work brings success. This is called tips and tricks. You don't have to do anything. Just you have to follow the rules, the tips and tricks of the sentence, and after that you will find that you are absolutely fine. Next question is that number 15. Number 15 says, oil float on water. Oil float on water. Oil float on water. Once again, what is the theme of the sentence? It is a scientifically tested thing. As many times as you test this thing, the result will be same. You put away oil and water in a bottle, shake it well, and after that leave it, you find that the oil floats on water. So what happens? Scientifically tested thing. Scientifically tested things. So what you should do? Make it floats, present indefinite tense, because all the scientifically tested things, dictums, natural phenomena, these are all expressed in terms of present indefinite form. So this is the simple tips and tricks given. Next comes question number 16. Question number 16. I wish he be the leader of my party. He be the leader of my party. Now I just give you one simple thing. If you know it, this wish verb is not a positive verb. It is a negative verb. First of all, you have to note this. You have to note this, that wish verb is always negative. That means after wish verb, the next sentence, entire thing should give a negative version of the theme, because it is given by grammar that your wish cannot be fulfilled. Because if you want to say, I want to be the Chief Minister, Prime Minister of India, I wish, cannot be. So naturally, wish verb is followed by negative sentence. This is the first rule. Then what you have to do? Once again, be verb to be converted to past plural, and as soon as you make it past plural, the entire sentence becomes negative. So what happens? You cannot use no and not after that. So these are the simple tips and tricks that you have to follow, you have to mug up, you have to understand, and then only you can be the champion, because within the twinkling of your eyes you can solve the problem. And no hunky-punky, nothing else. You don't have to ask to your friends and look for your signs and symbols, which one should I give. Clear? You should inculcate the confidence within yourself and give the examination in such a way that you come up with the flying colors every time. Next question. It is time we go there. This is the last question I just show you, because these are the simple tips and tricks, and these are all formulas. It is time I go there. Now look at the sentence structure, and after that try to understand what I say. First of all, it is time. It is called constant factor. constant factor. And after that, I go there, the clause has been given. In common appearance, it shows that I will be able to go there, it is time, I should go there. No. Whenever the question starts with it is time, you have to make a reverse. That means opposite in that portion, a negative on that portion. You have to make it negative sentence. Then immediately what you should do? You make it went. As soon as you make it went, the entire sentence becomes negative. That means it is time, I could not go there. So I have been delayed because this sentence shows two things. First of all, number one, it is really late. And number two, it is gone forever. It is gone forever. Now these are the two things that has been shown over here. It is a very difficult one, I know. Many of you will say that, sir, I could not understand. Okay, I will make you understand indifferently because I will give you the formula, I will explain you, and after that I will show you why it has been done in such a manner. Once again I will come back with these events, and with this episode, in a new episode I will be starting. So till then you read it very thoroughly and give us a feedback how you like this, and if there is any question, ask me without any doubt. I am feel free to ask me a question, I am ready to answer it. So stay with us and wait for the next episode. Thank you very much. If there is any problem, feel free to write to me, and then I will just sort it out within the twinkling of your eyes.